Think about a moment when something good was about to happen financially. A raise coming through, a business idea that actually had legs, an investment that made sense, a door genuinely open, and something in you pulled back. Maybe you talked yourself out of it. Maybe you got busy, got scared. Maybe you just waited too long and the moment passed. And afterwards, if you're honest, there was almost a sense of relief. Not because you wanted to fail, but because familiar felt safe, even when familiar was keeping you stuck. That pullback isn't weakness. It isn't laziness. It is your brain doing exactly what it was built to do. And today, we're going to understand why. Most people who struggle financially think the problem is discipline, motivation, focus. If they could just want it enough, they'd make it happen. But you've wanted it, deeply, genuinely wanted it, and the wanting alone didn't move it. So desire isn't the missing piece either. Something else is running the show. Your brain has one primary job: not to make you rich, not to make you happy, to keep you alive and familiar. It does this by treating anything unknown as a potential threat, even when that unknown thing is the life you actually want. So when you get close to something bigger, a new income level, a new financial identity, your nervous system registers it as a departure from what it knows, and it sends a signal. Not danger, not opportunity, just unfamiliar. And unfamiliar to the subconscious feels like danger. Psychologists call this a set point, a thermostat inside you calibrated to a specific level of financial comfort or discomfort. Go above it and something pulls you back down. Stay below it and something keeps you there. Not because you chose it, but because it was set before you knew you had a choice. Your brain isn't broken. It's doing exactly what it was trained to do. The question is, who trained it? Last time we talked about the inherited story, the sentences absorbed in childhood that became the walls of your financial life. This is where those sentences live, not in your conscious thoughts, but in the set point, the calibration that runs underneath everything. But here's what a set point actually means. It was set, which means it isn't permanent. It isn't who you are. It's a setting, and settings can be changed. Not overnight, not with a single decision, but with something consistent, something that speaks to the part of you that decides what's familiar. So the next time you pull back right when something good is opening, I want you to recognize it for what it actually is. Not failure, not fear of success, just a set point doing its job, protecting a version of you that you've already outgrown. Here's what I want you to do this week. Think of one financial opportunity you talked yourself out of. It doesn't have to be recent, just one that comes to mind. Write down what happened in your body when you pulled back. Not what you thought, what you felt. Where did the resistance live? Because the set point doesn't speak in words, it speaks in sensations. And when you can feel it, really feel it, not just understand it, that's when it starts to lose its hold.